The subjects covered in Bachelor of Architecture BR course may vary depending on the university or college offering the program. But here are some of the core subjects that are typically covered. Design fundamentals. This subject covers the basics of design, including principles of form, space and structure, design process, and techniques of visual communication. Architectural history and theory. This subject provides an overview of the history of architecture from ancient to modern times and examines the evolution of architectural styles, movements, and theories. Building science and technology. This subject covers the technical aspects of building design, including structural systems, building material, construction methods, and environmental systems such as heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Architectural drawing and graphics. This subject covers the fundamentals of architectural drawing and graphics, including manual and computer aided drafting, 3D modeling, and rendering. Building codes and regulations. This subject covers local and national building codes and regulations, including the zoning laws, safety standards, and accessibility requirements. Building services. This subject covers the various systems and services required in building, including electrical, plumbing, and fire protection systems. Professional practice. This subject covers the legal and ethical aspects of architectural practice, including the contracts, project management, and business practices. Landscape design. This subject covers the design of outdoor spaces, including parks, garden, and public spaces, and examines the relationship between built and natural environments. Urban design and planning. This subject covers the planning and designing of urban spaces, which includes the transportation systems, infrastructure, and public spaces. In addition to these core subjects, students may also have the opportunity to specialize in areas such as sustainable design, interior design, or historic preservation, depending on the program and the school. The curriculum typically includes both classroom lectures and hands on design studios where the students can apply their knowledge to real world design projects. Architecture is a diverse field that offers a range of career options to students. From designing buildings to preserving historical landmarks, architecture students can pursue various career paths depending on their interests and skills. Here are some of the different career options available for architecture students. Architect. Architects design and oversees the construction of buildings and other structures. They work closely with clients, contractors, and other professionals to ensure that the building meet the client's needs and it is safe and functional. Architects must be licensed to practice in most countries, which requires completing a degree in architecture and passing a certification exam. Interior designers. Interior designers plan and design the interiors of buildings, including homes, offices, hotels, and public spaces. They select colors, fabric, furniture, and other materials to create functional and aesthetically pleasing spaces. Interior designers may work with architects and contractors to ensure that the design of the interior space is aligned with the overall building design. Landscape architect. Landscape architects design outdoor spaces such as parks, gardens, and campuses. They consider factors such as climate, terrain, and local ecology when designing these spaces. They also work with other professionals such as civil engineers and urban planners to ensure that the designs are safe and functional. Urban planner. Urban planners work with government agencies and private organizations to design and develop cities and communities. They consider factors such as land use, transportation, and zoning regulations to create sustainable and livable communities. Urban planners may also work on issues such as affordable housing and environmental sustainability. Preservation architect. Preservation architects specialize in the restoration and preservation of historic buildings and landmarks. They work with local historical societies, government agencies, and private organizations to ensure that these structures are preserved for future generations. Preservation architects must have a deep understanding of architectural history and techniques. Construction manager. Construction managers oversee the construction of buildings and other structures. They work with architects, contractors, and other professionals to ensure that the project is completed on time and within budget. Construction managers may also be responsible for managing workers and ensuring that safety regulations are followed. Building inspectors. Building inspectors ensure that buildings and other structures meet safety and building codes. They inspect buildings during construction and after completion to ensure that they are safe and functional. Building inspectors may also be responsible for issuing permits and enforcing regulations. Furniture designers. Furniture designers create furniture pieces that are functional, aesthetically pleasing, and economic. They use materials such as wood, metal, and plastic to design furniture pieces for homes, offices, and public spaces. In conclusion, architecture students have a wide range of career options to choose from, including architecture, interior design, landscape architecture, urban planning, preservation architecture, construction management, building inspection, and furniture design. Each of these career requires a unique set of skills and expertise, and students can choose the career path that align with their interests and goals.